The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
In the days of Algria, centaurs had a number of communities in the dominion of Voldarin. The grassy plains, rolling hills, and wooded forests of the Weald held many villages and communities. Of these, part-horse man creatures. The Voldarin Centaur Nation were a client race of the Algrian, and were given nominal rulership of the Weald, living in harmony with the other peoples of Voldarin, generally keeping away from human settlements, limiting contact to trade representatives. However, in the fall of Algria, they became more insular, breaking contact with the humans completely. In more recent years, as the land has become drier, and the lush woods have retreated, the centaurs, too, have diminished in number, as humans have taken to hunting them down for curiosities and their valuable insides. The centaur people of Voldarin have been reduced to just one living member. The race is effectively dead there.
Well, it is night time when we rejoin our brave heroes. And Sulin is there. But also so is Kasumi.
Oh, so the other Sulin's actually
She
come
finally
down and
pulled
tracked down Kasumi then.
There they are in their little inn that they were in, that they went back there. You gathered around the fireplace in the common little sitting area.
And the bucket of pig.
Stump is maintaining and taking care of his equipment. Sulin is maintaining and taking care of her equipment while looking around occasionally, hoping everyone thinks she's really cool. This is canon.
They don't think it.
Saphiro
They
is
know it.
Saphiro is sewing by the fireplace.
Fixing the tents.
Sure. I'm sure the armor perk can also be used for that.
New.
Well, then I'm not fixing the tent.
I believe you're making a thing for... You're doing work to Sulin's new...
I've been there, done that.
Oh, it's all completed.
Good job, pay attention, boy.
I didn't realise it was finished.
Yeah, we did that before you would arrived here. That was the previous camp, the day before we arrived.
Nice. You're just looking for the... If the players do this, they get hit with a god's curse that might still be left in there.
I don't think I left
cool.
anything like that.
I'm Dave, cool. Because you never... You said the other 2 days, but you never said the smithy's name.
Look, you've got a handout,
It's awesome.
right? You've got a handout, just leave me alone.
Alright.
Obviously, the characters that went scouting around and getting the information, they know these things, and naturally, they pass on that information to the rest of the group. Now, go.
I've got one question to ask. This has been bugging me the whole time you've been back, guys. What are the gloves for?
Oh.
They protect us from the undead.
Should give one to
diseases.
Shapa.
Oh yes, we were given some extras here. You have to wear it on your left hand. They're only left gloves.
They're cottony soft.
Healing lady says so. Many times.
Is this a mainland ritual or something? I don't get your ways.
It's from the houses of healing.
We've been into other houses of healing and they've never said this. Is this a new thing?
It could be. They might be magical. Why the look of skepticism?
You don't trust in the magic.
We come across so many different magical things that just work, and now suddenly you're these don't.
But most magical things we pay for, not get given.
Oh, hang on a minute. That's right. She said I was to take gold off of all of you for the magic gloves and keep it.
Actually, most magical things we find.
That's
Nice
true
try.
as well, but
It's worth a shot, wasn't it?
Oh, they're a walk too. Gotta do silly walk or protect against flying vampire, whatever that is.
The vampires that fly.
As opposed to those aquatic vampires.
The burrowing kind.
well, they would have been really helpful in other parts of the country.
Well, perhaps they're using ancient Algerian magic that they've only just discovered recently or something. I don't know.
Jolene, have you heard of any of this?
What? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to your petty nonsense.
These gloves are meant to ward off flying vampires and funny walks.
Those sound very useful.
No, they ward off the undead.
Let me guess. You want me to examine them
I
so that I can steal how the magic works and therefore... Very well. Give
Well,
it to me.
to be fair, Jolene, I was going to suggest that you at least take one night off. You've been working yourself to the bone.
I mean, if you wish to be unprepared and you're now of greatest need,
It's not that.
if you
I
wish
just-
for your friends to die horribly because they did not have a necessary magical aid,
No, you've been extremely helpful.
If you
but I
did
don't
not want me to examine this amulet of transformation that apparently I've been given,
No, I was actually going to suggest that you reach out to the thing, but I don't want to bring it up because I want to go chill out first.
I was just going to suggest you take one night off to rest and do what you wish instead of working yourself too hard and not getting enough sleep.
I see. Everyone else must work hard, but not this soft, weak magic girl.
That's not what I said.
Nonetheless. Very well. I will remain in indolent repose.
Look, you can do whatever you want. I was just offering you a chance to...
To shirk?
No, to not burn yourself out.
Everyone else is working very hard for you, but you don't demand they take time off. How must they feel?
Most people are working into the night and not getting sleep.
Most people are also participating in watches and other things that I am not required to do.
Yes, but you're also working on the road.
I have never worked on a road.
No, I mean, while we're travelling, you've been working on the back of the car.
But Saphira, she's got to put. We all have. When haven't we all worked on the road? None of us sit on the cart and do nothing.
No, but we also sleep at camp, whereas she's working through the night.
Yeah, but then she sleeps when she has finished. Like, it wouldn't be. We don't do it all very often, but we have on occasions.
Fine. Forgive me for being altruistic towards you, my lady.
I think she can choose if she wishes to sleep or not. She would tell us if she can't do it.
Only sick or injured get bonk on noggin if no sleep.
Very well, fine.
I understand what you're saying, Saphira, and it is right that we all need to rest sometime.
Plus, in a lower voice, telling Jolene what to do scary.
So what is our plan?
Well, apparently, in this landlord's office, this man who's... Let's see, he basically owns these single mothers like slaves.
Not like slaves.
So he owns them as slaves. There was a note given to Stump and then given to me by a mysterious person.
So how can you trust it?
The only way to find out is to verify whether it's true or not by trusting it implicitly. By seeing if it's true or not, by seeing if there is a hidden compartment in the...
Or if these 4 women do go to that farm, which is less hazardous to us.
Don't know that compartment there in chest, but can't read what on paper. Stump C.
You saw it firsthand yourself, so... So, did you see this woman who gave you the note?
She nice.
Do you suspect she's somebody working for, what's her name?
The gammon lady.
Gammon Farm?
No. She's...
I mean, I was hoping
so.
we could take the documentation and give it to Lady Gammon with the information. I mean, maybe we could just give her the note. But, again, the note is It hasn't been verified.
Should then ask where you got the information from, and saying some strange woman there.
Exactly, which is why I thought if we could get the actual documentation, then that's actual proof as opposed to hearsay based on a note.
But what was that?
Someone just left.
Who just left?
I don't know.
I'm going
The
to.
room's got less people in it.
I'm going to go out and see who it was.
Alright, no one's allowed to do anything without someone say so, everyone.
Well, I'm guessing she's just leaping up without saying anything.
Yep.
Okay. You rush outside of the Bucket of Pig in a blind haste. Suddenly, outside, you realise how dark it is. They don't light lanterns or torches, it seems, around here. And it's so dark. Suddenly, your senses perk up. They prick up. You realise there could be assassins everywhere, waiting, ready to pounce. You feel something in the back of your neck tingle. An old feeling you haven't felt since. You hear a soft whisper of cloth as someone walking away from the inn into the night. His cloak swishes around them.
At a pace.
Slightly fast, but not like they're rushing to get away from you or anything.
But purpose, like there's the pace that they've just heard something they need to inform someone with. So I'll.
The classic fast walk that doesn't make it obvious that you're
Not
running
quite
away.
that fast.
Oh, okay.
More like, you know at the start of every movie about Jack the Ripper, there's a couple of whores walking down the street and then they hear a noise and they ever so slightly speed up? That fast.
I'll try to pick out where it's coming from.
Okay, yeah. It's, looks like it's towards the Adder's Mist.
I'll follow.
Okay, you set out and you realise that there are people on the streets moving around in the dim, waning, I suppose it's still gibbous mood. A man walks down the street. He says, "Why am I soft in the middle now? Why am I soft in the middle now, and the rest of my life is so hard? What about my wife and family? What if I die here? Who'll be my role model now that my role model is gone?"
Gone.
Angels in the architecture. Yeah, there's people. Some of them give you strange looks. Some of them give you lecherous looks. Some of them give you very afraid looks and then run away very quickly. One of them sees you and they're like, and then they run off really quick.
I'm still focused on the one that I'm.
Okay, you get to the river
Sure.
and there's members of your party who just wanted to leave the room.
Oh, was it one of the?
Yeah, I said someone leaves the room and
Yeah, but it
never
is.
cared.
I thought it was someone that wasn't part of our party leaving the room.
Anyway, it looks like they're deep in discussion. Discussing secret party things with each other. You better stop them.
They were dead when you got
Who
there.
was it anyway?
Jolene and Cyrus. It looks like they might be trying to share an intimate private moment
Then I will leave them to it.
while discussing secret party things.
They can do whatever they like.
Remember, she said that, everyone.
I will listen for a bit, but then if it does get, I'll leave.
It gets juicy.
No, if it's more.
He is right, if you work yourself too hard. No harder than anyone else. They are ill prepared for what lies in wait for them. And what does lie in wait for them? Things. I have spent my time scrying as much as possible. Finally, someone has worked out what I am doing and stopped me. There is great power here. Evil. It feeds on the people. They are not ready and they need my help. You're not going to help anyone unless you get some sleep. And what if it happens tonight? They're like children wandering around, not knowing what they're doing. Well, they've got plenty of defenders. I mean, that orc, he can see in the dark. Oh yes, he has dark vision. Yes, that's perfect, isn't it? That's the solution to all things. Why don't you ask him one time how dark vision actually works? I think he'll be quite disappointed.
I have to do that.
Yeah, now Sulan's was like, wait a minute. Does
Well,
some not see
what
as
about
well as his
Sulan?
mates?
An arrogant girl thinks she knows a lot, but she's not prepared. You saw her reaction after she failed to catch the firebird. She wasn't ready. And that was something that she knows about, more than she's saying. They will need all of my help. I have to finish my research. One night isn't going to make much of a difference. We're laying low here. They haven't even gotten into any adventures. Yes. Yes. You're right. Perhaps just one night. Yes. So, not before magic. No, of course. I was going to say maybe we should go to a tavern and drink a little. Oh yes, drink a little. I remember your drinking game. You weren't complaining at the time. Well, that's because I love it when you tickle me down there. You can call them armpits. Horrible tinny sounding word.
I'll just fade off and disappear.
Is she gone? Yep.
Real nice leaves out of here.
Oh, that's 95 and 100. You see and hear the sneaky little cloaked guy drip out of the shadow like some kind of oily humanoid shape. And you see the glint of light along his big silvery looking moonlight reflective highly visible blade that apparently he has. He's going up behind the pair of them, ready to kill the one who won't just get back up and punch him.
Kill him.
But you left!
No, because I
So
said
you don't see-
you
wait.
said I saw him.
I should have said... No, okay.
I will backstab him.
I require both move silently, hide in shadows, and verisimilitude checks.
Well, move silently is 1.
Oh. That's about as good as it gets.
I think that literally is as good as it gets, isn't it?
Hide in shadows is 41.
The only way it can be better is the bit where it's like, no, you don't need to make this check.
Yeah.
Just do it.
So yes, I move silently and hide in shadows and...
Alright, roll a backstab. Lost the dex bonus to AC, so it's 10 plus 4 to your attack.
It's 14 on the die, so...
Now, since you didn't announce which sword you were using, I am assigning the sword for you.
Yep.
And I choose Invisible Shadow Blade. The, I believe, it's called something like Where is it?
Where is it? Oh shit.
The exact name for it is... Yeah, where is it?
Where is it?
All one word.
Where is it?
Where is it?
Five, 10, 15 plus 2. 17.
And he dies. Jolene turns around. Oh my goodness!
Place him down. Watch out for thieves.
No.
I rummage and
I
just...
can't believe you let him sneak up on us. What? I'm not a rogue! I'm a minstrel from this town.
I'll check over, see if he's got any coin pouches and such.
Okay.
Search for secrets.
No. First, just roll a generalized search check using wisdom.
It's a pause.
Okay. He has in his possession. You ready for this? I'm assuming you're looting all of it. One pair of worn boots, men's, size 12. One pair of knee-length breeches with cord tie, dark grey, slightly worn around the ass region. One doublet, dark grey, cord tie. A pair of very soft moleskin gloves, very dark brown. They are mid-forearm gloves with a turn down. You will notice that they appear to have been deliberately roughed up on the palm and inside fingers. There's a bit of fraying in the stitching along the edge of the gloves, meaning that they're probably going to want replacing soon.
Yep.
He has one coin pouch with 22 Merland crowns in it and one mark. He has a strange bit of parchment with a diamond with a circle inside the diamond in it. And he has a hooded cloak made of wool. It has been dyed very dark grey. But you can tell its original colour was sort of a beige colour. Beige. He also has an additional cotton left-handed glove.
White.
Yes. Well, off-white.
Yeah.
And a pair of bone six-sided dice. Numbered 2 to 7. And that's what he possesses on him. And you strip him naked of all of these things, roll the body into the water, weighed down by a stone that you tie on with some reeds you find in the water. And you dump him in there, even though the water at this point is only about 3 feet deep, so this is pointless. You do it anyway. This is happening, it's canon.
What was the
Don't
sword?
contradict it.
What was the blade?
Oh, that blade, when you killed him, it flew off into the water and sank.
Disintegrated.
Like an iron...
Not
blade.
very far down because it's so
Not
shallow.
very
It's so shallow.
the deeper part of the water. It's that one part of the water that goes down 20,000 leagues.
Just that one part.
Very specific. The spot.
It's
Probably
one
because
square.
daggers keep falling there and it's just chipped away.
It glitched out the bottom of the map.
Yeah, that is no canon. Yeah, you can't find it, it's gone.
Alright.
It was an iron dagger, you didn't want it.
No.
It's just strangely reflective.
Look, because otherwise there would really be no reason she'd have such an easy time seeing him after that abysmal shit.
Yeah.
It's a good thing it wasn't like Sting, but it glowed.
So
with
they've watched
crimes
me
that
watch me just do all this.
Oh, yeah. So you followed me.
For a thief.
I wasn't taking notice of who left the inn, and I heard as we were talking about what we planned to do, someone left. I apologise for following you.
Of course.
You should go somewhere, not deli around here. There may be others. You either go back to the inn or go to the tavern. At least it should be safer there at either place.
Yes.
Would you like me to come with you just in case this happens again?
No.
I'm sorry. I
So while this has been going on, Sulan just leaves the room and you guys just continue talking about your... whatever the fuck it was. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
This
That's
is
why
a-
we're here.
This is informational catch up for you guys.
Oh, okay, I'm guessing there's a reason Sulan just took off, but
Must follow Jolene.
like and stuff just knew who it was.
That's meta knowledge.
It's hilarious.
Or
though.
did he just look around the room and realise the two people they were just talking with are not there?
Could have been Cyrus.
Jolene scares him a little bit. I think he'd be noticeably relieved when she left.
Why? She's so innocent. And
She changed. She went from one whole person to a whole other person.
Yeah.
That's scary. Now who
You
can
did
Stump
too.
Trust? Stump was always the same person.
No, you weren't. You look different.
Yeah, he looked different, but he was always the same person. That was a
He's not a
sneaky
person
trick.
at all. He's a filthy orc. Well, what do you think we should do, Stump? I'd like your input on this.
Oh, me think go to dungeons and get gold.
Stop!
I mean, shrug.
I know that's you, Harpax.
No.
I'm getting better at it, though.
I should get shrug, though.
Shook.
Whatever, babe.
Not sure what that note mean for finding the boy. Finding boy.
Yes, this is more of a... Yeah, I was on looking to try and look into finding the boy. I was thinking of...
So what you're saying is this quest is about a boy? Do. Well, fuck all of you. I had to work at a theatre while that was on.
That would have been awful.
I was hoping that perhaps, that perhaps somebody who could maybe get hold of that information, and meanwhile perhaps I could take somebody else to check out the graveyard. I also want to put somebody keeping an eye on Anticore, because I don't, especially with it dark now, I don't really trust her
And
without a guard.
lots of people disappearing here. Could happen to us too.
I'll watch over the centaur for the night.
Oh, thank you, Astratas.
It's not like I'll be doing anything tomorrow.
Oh,
No.
why not?
Because I won't be.
Oh, okay.
I'll pick up his stuff. Just make sure it's good.
Dumb stick.
I think the boy is a separate matter from this. It's just they're tied together through his mother working for this. I don't like that man, not just because we had an argument, but he's essentially a slaver, which is apparently legal here. But
Door opens. Jolene and Cyrus come back in. Hang his cloak and hat up on the peg. Put her cloak on the peg.
Back soon.
Yes, much work to do. Goes back up. Goes upstairs. Bubble fizz, magic noises.
well, I guess she's going to keep going anyway.
Surely she stop if she do too much.
I would like to hope so. I wonder if she's got used to the fact that she won't have that. You see, for years she would have had that extra stamina, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, that extra stamina is amazing. Trust me. You go through more pigs, more cows, more people. Go through more armed guards, more entire nations of dudes, more orc bands that kill good men.
So Eaton has returned?
Oh, Ethan, you're back.
Been here for a while.
Oh.
You guys all just started having a conversation around me while I just sat here in this chair. For a brief while, Sulan was on my lap. She didn't seem to notice I was here. And I didn't say it.
So, did you overhear the conversation?
Uh-huh.
And what's your opinion, since I'm...
Find him and kill him.
I'm sorry?
Whoever's doing the bad things.
Oh, yes. So you don't have any opinion on how I should proceed next?
Alright. Kick in his door.
We don't know who it is yet.
Kick in the guy who owns the women's door.
Okay.
Grab him by whatever he's wearing, if not anything, you grab him by the neck and you slam him up against the wall. You push him up a bit so he's hanging off your hand. And you grab the proof you've got and you shove it in his face and you're like, Why is someone else hiring women to work on another person's land? Tell me! And then if he doesn't tell you, you keep working him over until he does, or he dies, whichever comes first. And you make him know that you're gonna kill him if he doesn't let him know what's going on.
We could tell him you give paper to both farm peoples. Maybe him work with one of them, but not both, right?
He lends people to both farms.
Yeah, but with this is like he's not doing these extra shady dealings for both sides. We just haven't really worked out exactly who this specific group of people was for. Because it's odd that they were hired by one farm but sent to another.
You know that they're the person who's got them to do it. It works for the other farm. That's
And
the
also,
connection we have.
isn't he? There was Gammon Farm has effectively the child that will one day inherit, but isn't grown yet, right?
Yes.
You've got the notes?
Well, yeah, just
That is
I didn't
correct.
have to
Yes.
refer to it. Yeah.
See, Stephen knows, and he hasn't even read them.
I didn't even read the notes.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. So listen to the notes. Oh.
Oh, good. We're going to come back to bite you in the ass now. I'm just autopiloting my way through low game. And Stephen's like, can you pay attention to what went on that session? I'll be like, I'm not even paying attention. What's going on now?
Session?
When do I get to be cool again? No, this is my season. Slap. Only Rover may be cool.